Hi friends, AMD Vegan. Recently I made a cashew yogurt here, and this is the rest of it after I used it. You see, there is a small amount of yogurt still in here, and I looked inside today and thought and saw, wow, this looks more and more like yogurt. The first time when I used it, 2 days after I made it, it needs some time to ferment. It was nice already, but I thought, okay, it's thick, it's creamy, it's like a yogurt, okay. But now, after 5 days, it looks like a yogurt that I buy in a shop. It's really different, and it smells really strong. And so the longer it ferments, even in the refrigerator, as usually yogurt has to ferment, is easier to ferment in a warm place. Even in the refrigerator, it goes on fermenting and keeps on getting more sour and more like yogurt. That's really nice. So what I did today is I used this old yogurt, 5 days, with a lot of bacteria inside, good bacteria. They are called acedopilus. That's the name of the culture. You can buy them, purchase them too. I have another video where I make this yogurt with the bacteria cultures, and now I will use this ready yogurt because I remember my mom made yogurt when I was little, and the same material. First time she bought a yogurt, put it into the glasses with the milk, and once we had one yogurt ready, she always continued to make yogurt with the same yogurt, with the same base. So I will do that too, and so you don't need to buy that much of the bacteria culture, because they also have you have to purchase them. They cost a lot of money. You can save that if you just use once and then continue. That I will try today. So my yogurt is already done, and now I make another batch just with cashews and water, as I did before. I have a little less now. It's 1.5 cups of cashew, and basically the same amount of water. Yeah, that was a good ratio I found to get the right texture, the right thickness. So the same amount of water, 1.5 cups. Yeah, that's okay. And I'll blend it, and then I put it in there, and then I wait again. Blend it in. So I blend a little longer because I want to have it warm. I can feel already, once it feels warm outside, it's a lot warmer in the inside already. And that's nice because the bacteria, they like a warm environment to grow and to multiply. That's what they do. Bacteria separates into two, and then it grows and grows and grows. So that's what they do, and they ferment. You see, it's a thick cashew cream, and I put it into the other yogurt glass, you see, like this, and that will be, I guess, the perfect thickness to make the next batch of yogurt. Once the first has been almost used, I quickly make a second one with the same. What I remember from earlier from my mom when she always made yogurt. I remember that it didn't go but for 5 or 6 batches. So after that, the bacteria seem to be exhausted somehow, and you got put a new capsule in or something, a new yogurt in. So that's what I remember. Not only vaguely, I read that something like that too. That it doesn't go forever, but it will be nice if it works for even 4 or 5 times or so. It's always economic, right? So I stir a little bit, but we combine everything evenly to bring the bacteria everywhere, like this. It looks pretty thick, that's nice. But also, what I also came to my mind, a friend of mine told me I can make a mango lassi with yogurt It's a classical Indian recipe. And when I blend the mango with the yogurt, I will do that soon for sure. Maybe I would need a runnier yogurt. So I remember also from the drinking yogurt, we could purchase then drink yogurt that was a yogurt that was not so thick. It was runny. And even when I want to make a lassi maybe, with a mango, because the mango is pretty thick, the flesh of the mango has a lot of fiber, if you blend it, it turns thick into a pudding. So when I put this thick yogurt into the mango lassi, it might be a very thick lassi. So maybe with a more runnier yogurt, yeah, that could also be nice. Because I was concerned, will my yogurt be thick enough? Yeah. So, but now I remember, if it's not thick enough, it's runny, I can make other things with it, like mango lassi, for example. So there's always a good use to make of any yogurt, maybe thick or thin. This now is the one I put into my, not into the fridge, of course. It goes outside the fridge, somewhere where it's warm. It's easy to find a place that's warm in summer. And tomorrow or the day after, I'll see. I'll check again, and then I see if it's already yogurt. And then I come back and show you, right? So for you, it will be in a minute or in a second. For me, it will be in maybe 1 to 2 days. I'm really surprised. I was just waiting to the next day. Yeah, I was here just before last night when I made this, and now only the next day I looked into it and it's already firm. So the fermentation this time, the yogurt making, was just 8 hours or so. And whereas the last time, the first batch I made with the original cultures, I put in this, the acedopilus bacteria cultures, that took 2 days to firm up. 2 days. Yeah. And then I put it in the fridge. And in the morning, when I looked into the glass, it was outside the fridge in a warm environment to boost the fermentation process, the yogurt making, it was already firm. So it was very fast, and I guess that's what it's supposed to be like. Yeah? That when you read descriptions online, also they say 8 hours, then you can begin to eat the yogurt, put it in the fridge, but really amazing. So I show you what it's like. Open it, whoops, and it's really firm. Here you can see that's what it looks like here. Just before I touch it, you see it's firm already. And it was firmer as the first time at all I ever got. Let's see now. It's really firm, very thick, interesting. So the second batch from the same cultures, they are stronger than the first year. You can see it even if you compare with the other video. It's a very firm yogurt. And I will taste it now. Let's see. Wow. Very strong, sour flavor. Very cool. So that's the yogurt I know from home. But this, of course, I would say is better. It's a cashew yogurt. It's a very strong flavor, very sour, and I can do many great things with it. I already began to think about it. Okay, that's next. So thanks for watching. So just for you, if you make a yogurt and you eat it, then you have a little bit left, put more cashew milk in, put it outside the fridge, mix it up, and then you have a new yogurt, most likely already the next day. And then you can enjoy again. It's very nice for the intestine, it's super healthy for the gut bacteria, for our immune system, and so some people have a struggle with that since birth, because there it begins. I read about that a little bit, gut health, and it begins actually with birth. When you come out of the mother, or most likely most people do that, then the kind of birth you are getting, yeah, is already important for your gut flora, because when you have natural birth, yeah, then the gut flora from the mom gets into you also. But when when the mother has a seizure and you come out of without a natural birth, then this gut flora could not evolve so much, because you don't have that contact with the mother's gut flora. So that's how they explain it. So that's very important. And many people have lifelong problems with their gut. They have allergies or just don't feel so great, and digestion. So many things happen then. But you can do something about it. For example, with this, of course, the first thing is always you have a whole food plant-based diet. That's very important. To eat only whole foods, especially beans and lentils. These are very important for the gut flora. I guess the most important thing you can do, I think, I read about some studies that Dr. Greger published about gut flora. They are very important. Pulses are very important for the gut flora. Greens, of course, they clean it out. Green salad and these kind of things are very important. Okay, and of course fermented foods. That's also a big thing. Yeah, but I'm not a doctor. I can't give you this kind of advice, just some casual things I heard here and there. If you want to know more about it, you should maybe study it and ask a professional. Okay, thanks for watching. Big yogurt fan now. I continue to make more recipes with it, and hopefully you join. Again, if you like my videos, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter.